On April 10, 1912, Titanic's passengers began to arrive in a well-organised fashion. It all commenced at 9:30 a.m. when the London and South Western Railway train reached Southampton railway station right alongside where the Titanic was berthed. 30 minutes prior, a standard lifeboat drill is held, in keeping of the Board of Trade regulations. 2 lifeboats are manually swung over on the starboard side, with 5th Officer Lowe and 6th Officer Moody are in charge of the drill. They complete it by 9:30. Also occurring at 9 a.m, ocean mails are delivered to the pier under supervision of the post office officials, and are hoisted aboard in cargo slings to be lowered into the ship's post office sorting rooms. Some 922 passengers will be boarding, and a large number of them are in 3rd class. All 3rd class passengers had to be inspected for any possible illnesses or impairments that could possibly have them being refused entry into the United States, meaning that the White Star Line would have to transport them all back across to England. With 1st and 2nd class passengers boarded within an hour of departure, and stewardess escorted them to their new cabins, whilst 1st class passengers were personally greeted by Captain Smith upon boarding. For more than a week, Titanic's huge funnels had towered over Southampton's pier. Now it is sailing day, and the ship's triple cambered whistles announce their mighty voice the hour of departure. Assisted by 6 red-funnelled tugs, a near collision with the American line vessel New York, caused by a displacement of water as the Titanic passed, is narrowly averted by quick thinking on the part of Captain C. Gale, master of the tug Vulcan. Titanic's departure is delayed by almost an hour, as the wayward New York is cleared. When Titanic departs Southampton, she has aboard a total of 1,846 persons, including 24 cross-channel passengers to Cherbourg, and 7 staying aboard only as far as Queenstown. A fire in coal bunker number 6 that began when the coal was taken aboard at Belfast has smouldered ever since, including the entire period that the Titanic is at Southampton. Crewmen have been assigned around the clock at Southampton in effort to extinguish it, and they are still at work as the liner sails. At 6:35 p.m, the late afternoon sun fills the sky as Titanic arrives in Cherbourg and anchors beyond the breakwater. Having logged 88 miles via White Star Line's tender Nomadic and Traffic, 15 first and 9 second class passengers are disembarked. 151 first, 28 second and 102 third class passengers are taken aboard. Some pretty noteworthy passengers ended up boarding the Titanic whilst it was docked in Cherbourg. Several include Margaret Brown and John Jacob Astor. Then at 8:10 p.m, Titanic departs Cherbourg for Queenstown, gliding off the Grand Raid, through the West Passage and into the English Channel. April 11th, 1912. At 11:30 a.m, the RMS Titanic arrives in Queenstown, anchoring off. She logs 315 miles on her journey. Via the Clyde Shipping Company's Queenstown tenders America and Ireland, 7 first-class passengers disembark. Titanic then takes aboard 3 first-class, 7 second-class and 113 third-class passengers together, with 194 stacks of mail for America. At 1:30 p.m, Titanic departs Queenstown for New York. Aboard are 324 first-class passengers, 284 second-class passengers, 711 third-class passengers, and 889 crew. The total complement of 2,208 represents just 2/3 of the ship's capacity. As she departed Queenstown, she has on board 1,758 bags of mail loaded at Southampton, 1,412 loaded at Cherbourg, and 194 bags loaded at Queenstown, a total of 3,364. With the Titanic having completed all her stops, she then heads out for the North Atlantic to complete her first transatlantic crossing.